Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video for you guys because I have really been into setting powders lately. Like, I'm a little obsessed. So I have 4 powders that I want to talk to you guys about. The first one is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, which you guys know is my favorite. This stuff is amazing. It works with any skin type. It doesn't matter if you have fine lines, dryness, texture in your skin. I just feel like this finishing powder just really makes your skin look flawless. It locks your makeup in place, and I haven't used it, I will be honest with you guys, probably in about a month, if not slightly longer, because I've been using other powders. And I started using this again like a day or two ago. No, 2 days ago. And when I wore it, I'm like, damn, like at the end of the day, my makeup was still intact. It looked really good. You couldn't see like any lines or any texture or anything in my skin. Like, my skin just looks flawless. I have it on today, and I've had my makeup on since about 5:40, 5:50 this morning, and now it is 8:22 p.m. So this stuff is amazing. I love it. It makes your skin perfect, and it just reminds me why I love it so much. So Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder is a fluid ounce. No, not a fluid ounce. Laura Mercier is an ounce, and you can buy this at Sephora or on the Laura Mercier website. It's $38. So it seems like it could be a bit on the pricey side, but I promise you guys it will last you forever. The first full container that I purchased, I think, lasted about 4 months, and I literally will bake my entire face with it. A little bit of this goes a long way. You could use it with a brush or a sponge. It really doesn't matter what you use to apply it. It works just as well with either tool. The next powder I want to talk to you guys about is a Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder. And this is in the translucent form. And this guy is 0.67 ounces. And it retails for $30 at Sephora. Again, you can buy it on Kat Von D's website or Sephora. This has just like a really pretty yellowy neutral shade. The sifter is actually really good. As you guys can see, there's some product in there, but not much, so you don't waste product. The packaging is really cute. Woo! Did you guys see all that powder? The packaging is really cute, and I will tell you that this product I would not recommend baking with. It will leave a little bit of like a white cast on your face. And I like to apply this with a brush. If you apply it with a damp sponge or beauty blender, you are going to get this really dry, heavy, powdery look to your skin. That was how I originally used it, because I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I can use it as like the same way I do the Laura Mercier, and the reality is you can't. I need to tell you guys, I'm struggling here. I'm having a really hard time breathing. So I apologize in advance if I sound a little heavy or out of breath. It's the baby. What else? Yes, Kat Von D. So the Kat Von D powder is a nice alternative. It is slightly less expensive, but you are getting more product again with the Laura Mercier powder. And the reality is that this is a really nice everyday setting powder. I would not recommend it if you're like super dry or have a ton of texture in your skin, unless you use a very small amount with a fluffy brush. If you use this with a damp sponge or with a heavy hand and allow it to bake, it will enhance fine lines, texture. It'll make you look drier than what you are. Again, the Laura Mercier is something that anyone can use, any skin type, any age. My experience has been a very positive one with this, even in my driest moments. This one, I feel like it would be great for combination normal skin or even oily skin. I feel like if you're very dry, have texture, fine lines, this will enhance it. Again, you can minimize, you know, how much it enhances any texture and perfection in the skin if you use a fluffy brush and use it very sparingly. But I would not bake with this. The next powder I want to talk about is the Perfect Setting Powder by Cover FX. This packaging is actually pretty unique because of the 4 products I'm going to show you, this is the only one that actually has a lid. There is some product in there. As you guys can see, this is your natural off-white powder. So this has 0.35 ounces and it's $35 on the Sephora website and also the Cover FX website. And so you're getting the least amount of product in this little guy. It is a really beautiful, finely milled setting powder. It doesn't mattify your skin. It gives you just a little bit of a luminosity. It doesn't make you look oily. It doesn't make you look like, you know, a disco ball. It just makes your skin look very natural. It's very lightweight. You can bake with this. You can use it with a damp sponge or a brush, and you're going to get beautiful results. Now, I find that with this powder, my makeup will not wear as long as it does with the Laura Mercier. So far, of the 3 products I've shown you, this guy really locks your makeup in place. This one would probably come in second place, and Kat Von D would probably be my third option. Just considering these, remember I still have one more to show you guys. This is just a really great everyday powder. If you're somebody that you don't like to bake, if you're somebody who just maybe wants to set your T-zone or maybe your under eyes, this would be a great option for you. Cover FX is an amazing brand. But again, you're not getting as much product, and for the cost, really, you're getting a fluid ounce and you're only paying $3 more. So I'm just saying. The shade I purchased in this is the light medium. So the other option you would have is medium deep, but medium deep would probably be your darker skin tones. The final setting powder I want to talk to you guys is the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. This is what it looks like. This packaging is much bigger than the other ones I've shown you, and this has many shades that you can pick from. I went with 30 Natural Translucent number 2, and this has 1 ounce product. So it's the same amount of product you're getting in the Laura Mercier, but as you guys can see, the size and packaging is quite significant. Don't let it fool you. This powder costs $52. You can buy it on Chanel's website, on any major retailer like Macy's, Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, Lord & Taylor. You name it, you can probably find it. It does not have a fragrance, and which really surprised me because most high-end products will have some kind of a fragrance to it. As you guys can see, it's just a really pretty translucent powder, and this is very finely milled. This product also comes with a powder puff. Let me show you. This product comes with a powder puff, and you can use it with it. I have, as you guys can tell. I've also used it with a brush, and I've never used it with a damp sponge. I feel like I really love the way it looks when you apply it with a brush or even the powder puff. And this is also one of those products that can be used with any skin type, any age. It doesn't enhance any lines or imperfections in the skin. You won't see any of that using this powder just because it's so fine. I feel like whenever I've used this powder with a puff or with a brush, I still get a really good wear out of my makeup. Again, I feel like of all of the products I've shown you, this guy does it all. Like this, the Laura Mercier powder will definitely make your makeup look flawless for a ridiculously long time. This one, I would probably say it does a really great job at locking your makeup in. If you're super dry, or if you have fine lines or texture in your skin, your Chanel powder would be a great option. Cover FX and Laura Mercier. I feel like if you're normal combination oily, Kat Von D would be amazing for you. Also, Laura Mercier. And then Cover FX is also great, but there, you know, it depends. Like if you're looking for an everyday wear powder that isn't like super heavy, if you're not concerned about your makeup wearing, you know, for a ridiculously long amount of time, or if you're just looking for something like just to set your makeup in the morning, I feel like these two would be great options for you, the Kat Von D and Cover FX. And if you're wanting something that's a little bit more luxurious, very like silky looking, and you know, maybe you're of a mature age and you know, you have some fine lines, or if you have texture in your skin, this is a great everyday alternative. I know it seems like it's a lot of money for a powder, but believe me when I tell you that this is very fine. It doesn't enhance any imperfection in the skin, and it just makes your skin look so silky. That's great. If you have really good skin, and if you're like me and you don't have the patience, I guess, or the time to touch up your makeup, you know, throughout the day, then this is your jam. Out of all of these, I like the other ones. Believe me, I like the other ones. I stopped using this for several weeks because I was playing with the other ones and because I did enjoy them. But after taking a break and playing with these other products for a few weeks now, going back to this, I'm just like, I remember. And I really like, just look at my skin. My makeup is still there. I haven't done anything. I haven't touched up. I haven't added any additional product. My makeup looks very fresh. So, hands down, this is my first pick. I would tell you that I'm torn between my Chanel and my Cover FX because I feel like they're both great for everyday use. They're very light and I feel like they perform about the same. And Kat Von D would be my last pick. I really like the Kat Von D. I do. I enjoy it. I'm not going to knock it. I have nothing bad to say about it other than I feel like it can be a little bit drier and you have to use it with a brush. And I can't bake with it. And I like to bake because, again, I don't touch up my makeup as often. But I do like this product. So I wanted to share with you guys my thought, my opinion on these products. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, or if you want me to go into any more detail about any of these products. But I wanted to just kind of break down the lovely setting powders. I find that none of these give you flashback. And the only thing I will tell you is Laura Mercier, if you look it up, the translucent setting powder, it says that it's talc-free, oil-free. If you look at the box, the very first ingredient in that box is talc. So if you're allergic to talc or if you have any kind of concerns with talc, I would say just maybe contact the company or Sephora and ask. But my understanding is that it doesn't contain any of that. I do know that the invisible powder, which is the white, is completely talc-free. So we'll see. I don't know. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.